Rocking on the job, it's 101.1 WJRR, Orlando's rock station. Lynch and Taco ready to check it out. Some of the latest news coming out of the tech world.
That is a lot. I'm looking at a stack of paper he has over there.
Still haven't played the back-to-back Bad Wolves tunes yet for today's Super Thursday prize pack. That could happen during the commercial-free Workday Rock Block. May happen in the 9 o'clock hour. I don't know.
As soon as that second Bad Wolves song starts, that's when you want to start calling. And if you're the 10th caller at 407-916-1011, then you're going to be going to an acoustic performance before the show and then going to see them and Bush.
Steve Wozniak, the tech genius behind the early Apple computers who worked alongside Steve Jobs to launch and grow the company, hospitalized in Mexico City yesterday as he was set to attend the World Business Forum.
I thought maybe he was there for the Magic game.
He's there in the hospital now that's the only information we have right now on Woz, what's going on with, he's 73 years old.
Woz up, man.
So there's some sort of medical situation with him.
That stinks.
Based on new internet privacy rules and regulations rolled out in Europe, Meta is now going to be offering ad-free versions of Facebook and Instagram in Europe, but it's going to come at a price. The cost will range from $9.99 to, actually, I'll put it into U.S. money, just shy of $11 to just shy of $14 a month if you lived in Europe and you use Facebook and Instagram, you'll be able to pay that and not have to deal with any kind of ads.
Is that what this world has come to?
Well, they're doing this because they kind of have to due to privacy, right? When these ads pop up that are tailored to you and your habits.
Something you were talking about 4 minutes before?
Oh, yes, along those lines. Well, if that annoys you and you have a problem with that, the European Union did. And they put in these new regulations where they're like, hey, look, if you're a social media company, you've got to give your customers the option to get out of these things and not be exposed to this stuff. So this is their answer.
All right.
Will it come here to the U.S.? Probably not, unless some sort of new regulations are put in place regarding internet as it relates to social media platforms.
Be a good excuse to drop social media platforms.
Speaking of social media, is social media addictive?
A lot would say yes.
A new digital detox study suggests that it's not.
Okay, how did they get to that?
Basically, they say a week of reduced social media usage neither increased nor decreased the research study's participants' desire to get back online, according to this study. If you don't use the social media, that's not been my observation of people who aren't able to get on their social media or like on the edge of cracking.
Yeah, freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh, phone's locked up or cracked or it got wet and you can't use your phone for 2 days. The majority is to be on TikTok and Insta and all those different things.
Basically, I guess what they're trying to say is, at least this particular study, it was done in Belgium, I believe. They're saying it's not the same as like drugs or alcohol and trying to get off drugs or alcohol.
Okay.
It's a much different situation when you drop social media or are prevented from using social media. It's easier to cold turkey it.
Do that on some Americans and see what happens.
Police departments around the country are encouraging people in high crime areas, specifically where cars are getting stolen on a regular basis. The new LoJack AirTags.
Oh, yeah.
Just hide an AirTag in your car. That way, if your car gets stolen or carjacked or whatever, you'll be able to share that info with the police and track the car down. In fact, a lot of police departments around the country are giving out free AirTags in crime-ridden neighborhoods in the hopes of trying to decrease the amount of stolen cars, particularly Hyundai and Kia models after that whole TikTok deal with how to steal a Hyundai and Kia by compromising their security systems.
Their little key fobs or whatever.
So AirTags.
So now the car thieves are going to be searching for AirTags, looking around. as well as the low jack and this, that, and the other.
Hide them good.
No, that's a great idea. I mean, if you air tagged your car and they're able to track it and you're able to get it quicker, that's less damage that person could do driving around, selling things and trying to get drugs and smoking them in your car.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like happened to your daughter's car where some crackhead got a hold of it and, you're finding pipes everywhere and
the car's a wreck.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, you really think about it. Hey, AirTag that next one.
If you own a garage door opener, chances are the Chamberlain Company is the parent company of the garage door opener. You have LiftMaster, Chamberlain, Merlin, Grifco. That's all part of Chamberlain.
Okay.
And the newer garage doors are smart garage door openers. A lot of people are pissed off that Chamberlain now has blocked third-party apps from being able to work with its smart garage door openers. They're forcing people to use their own proprietary app, which, okay, that's great, except you're bombarded with ads on their app. So they're double dipping, getting you to buy their product, use their product, and now if you want to use the technology to, open and close with your phone, you got to use their app. And by the way, before you can use it, you got to watch a commercial.
Yeah.
It's like, you pull up to the gas station now to pump your gas. You're watching, I don't know. Anyway.
Is that almost monopoly too? I mean, they're the originators who have the equipment. It's their equipment that all the stuff with the garage door.
Look, my thought is, look, you're doing this to people who've already paid money for your product. They've given you money already for the product. Who cares if they want to use a third party app?
You know what they say? Just like with that police athletic league. You remember the documentary we watched? If those people on the list already gave money, they're apt to give more money next time.
Throughout this year, there's been rumors circulating about a successor to Nintendo's popular Switch gaming system. Nintendo is now addressing those rumors, calling reports of a Switch 2 inaccurate. The president of the company has flat out denied that his company had showcased the new system at any so-called private events or public meetings with gaming companies. That contradicts documents and evidence during the FTC versus Microsoft case from earlier this year. So it sounds like this may be more of a swerve by Nintendo and just trying to keep the lid on news until they have more impact with an announcement come holiday time, which we're quickly closing in on.
Yeah.
In other Nintendo-related news, they have confirmed a new live-action Legend of Zelda movie coming, trying to tap into the success of what the Super Mario Brothers movie did. Which, if you remember that, $1.3 billion worldwide at the box office.
Yeah.
So I don't know if The Legend of Zelda will approach that, but who knows? What else we got?
I don't know. 1.3 bill's pretty big.
It's huge. Hackers got into a Las Vegas plastic surgery practice and stole the medical records and the naked before and after photos of patients, some of which have been posted online. And think about that. You've paid
famous people.
It could be anybody. You go into the plastic, they take your photographs before and after, and now all that information's been compromised. Russians behind that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Amazon unveiled a One Medical benefit for Prime members yesterday. One Medical, of course, was the acquisition Amazon made as they delve deeper into the healthcare industry. This is their new focus. Prime members will have access to One Medical's on-demand virtual care and in-person primary care appointments for $9 a month or $99 annually. You'll be able to add family members for $66 each annually. If you're in a situation where you're having trouble finding a primary care provider, you might want to look at One Medical from Prime to get. You're not going to get real deep down, long-term.
Is this like telemed? Like
there is, but there are also physical locations for One Medical that you can do through Prime as a member with this, and they are going all in on this.
That's big.
So check that out. That might be something you might be interested in. And one more fun little fact here, that this is as you learn, as technology advances, you learn some stuff along the way. Fire departments around the country have some advice on how to deal with a burning electrical vehicle. If there's a fire in your electric vehicle, what's the best way to extinguish it?
Put it out with gas from the car you should have bought.
No, Taco Bob.
Sorry.
Let it burn.
Just let it ride.
They said that they have too many instances here where they spend hours pouring upwards of 45,000 gallons of water on a car.
It's so great for the environment, which is why you drive that car in the first place. All that nasty smoke.
And then another 45,000 gallons of water compared to if there's a normal car fire that they're called to, they say that to extinguish that usually between 500 and 1,000 gallons involving a gasoline-powered vehicle on fire.
You're draining people's swimming pools.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm not picking a side on
environmental heathen, you.
I'm not picking a side on that whole debate.
All right, there's your Tech It Out.
WJRR.